你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
The rest of my life, please give me more advice has been on the air for a few days, and the number of broadcasts and word of mouth have been firmly established. The viewing curve is very clear and has been showing an increasing trend. Although there are many excellent film and television works launched at this time, but there is no so-called traffic sparring between them, and they still have their own advantages and support groups. At first, many viewers complained that the plot of The Rest of Life was suspended and did not have a very close connection. Nowadays, there are fewer and fewer such comments, and everyone feels the brisk rhythm in the overall production. The relationship between Gu Wei and Lin Xiao was completely sweet. This is where the plot goes. There are also many viewers who have put aside the beauty filter and turned to look at Xiao Zhan's acting skills more carefully. The creation of small details is ultimately a surprise. There is no vulgar bloody plot, no Mary Sue, no White Lotus, no Phoenix Man. There are no idiots and haters. These should be the rarest points in the drama The Rest of Your Life. On the other hand, in the film and television works of the same theme, the love lines of many male and female protagonists are exaggerated and outrageous. The plot is full of too much heartbreak and hysteria. This kind of scene is really impactful, but it will also cause the audience's aesthetic fatigue, and the unchanging pattern will still be boring. The Rest of My Life is different. The overall production directly abandons the exaggerated expressions in traditional sweet puppet dramas. Instead, tell a story in a very peaceful narrative way. There is no roller coaster, like ups and downs, no fabrications that go against reality. Instead, from the perspective and entry point of ordinary life, it presents the audience with the process of Gu Wei and Lin Xiao meeting, knowing each other and loving each other. Although there are trials and twists and turns in this period, one theme is inseparable: warmth. The reason why the audience can have more emotional resonance when watching the play. It is also the arrangement of the episodes that is more reasonable, and the other is the sense of lens expressed by the actors. Xiao Zhan's breakthrough in the drama The Rest of Your Life is not small. If you look at the protagonist from a supporting role, it is clear at a glance which side's acting skills are offline. Recently, there have been many complaints that the supporting role in The Rest of Your Life is too embarrassing. Many scenes appear suddenly, and there is no text at all. The story before and after is completely unclear. That's not all. The acting skills of the supporting roles are also a bit exaggerated. It's not on the same level as the main character at all, and it looks like it suddenly broke into the show. On the other hand, the protagonist's scene is not only very smooth and peaceful, but also has a lot of tension when it should be. It can fully display the psychological changes and characteristics of the characters. If the supporting role is really to set off the performance of the protagonist, then there are still some problems with the screenwriter of The Rest of Life. Of course, this is only the opinion of a small audience, and these problems may indeed exist. If you look at the protagonist from the supporting roles, there are actually many details that are worth scrutinizing. In the already aired episodes, Dr. Yan as a supporting role appeared at a turning point. Gu Wei's application for transfer has been submitted, and he will no longer operate on Lin Xiao's father. Dr. Yan has a strong personality, insists on his own opinions, and does not listen to the advice of others at all. It is this contrast that makes the personality of Gu Wei's character more three-dimensional. At least he is no longer a cold, ignorant doctor, still an ordinary person with a warm heart. There are not too many scenes that are too complicated for Dr. Yan in the play. Rather, it expresses a character's character through a line or a short scene. When the camera came to Gu Wei again, it was a very detailed description. For example, in one scene, Gu Wei would be alone in the office in a daze after seeing Dr. Yan's very firm attitude. I will look at myself in the mirror and question myself. At this time, there are no lines. There are only inner emotional changes and some body language, but Xiao Zhan's interpretation is very accurate. Expressing all the forbearance and struggle at this time makes the audience feel distressed. These are the details that appear in every episode. Xiao Zhan's control over these details made Gu Wei's image stand firm and plump with a more vivid expression. In addition to taking work seriously, Gu Wei also has a very warm side in his sweet daily life with Lin Xiao. These are breakthroughs in acting, breaking one's own shackles and expressing emotions from the inside out. Overall, Xiao Zhan's acting skills in the rest of your life are all online. Whether it is the overall rhythm or the finesse of details, there is a very in-depth understanding. Gu Wei is a successful and impressive character who can bring out the heart-grabbing side